Hello, hi.
Hi everybody.
Welcome back to episode 2
Of 2 cents
and a mile. You guys put the 2 in 2 cents.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. My name is Siphosethu Besta and
I am Siphosethu Busisiwe Pasiya Intombi Xhosa, aka the prettiest icon.
And we are 2 cents and a
Mike.
And this is the second time shooting this video, so we definitely deserve this. So we're doing this for 120 subscribers. We done did that, and plus 500 plus views on you guys. You done did that. We're doing this for you, and we're doing it for us.
And for us. That is not how you drink it, that's why you must drink it.
Musukala, my babe, musukala. Oh. She's laughing. I'm dying. She's laughing.
No,
I'm playing. Oh my god. Yeah, that was exactly what we needed to celebrate you guys and us. Thank you for the community that you guys have created. We appreciate it. We see each and every comment, and we appreciate the love that we receive from each and every one of you.
Big ups. Thank you guys.
Thank you
so much. We appreciate you guys. And I came up with a name for you guys, so we are now Sentees. I was thinking Sentees or Centers, but you guys can just let us know down in the comment section which name you actually prefer. Are we gonna be Sentees or are we gonna be
Sentees?
Yeah, or Centers?
So you choose and you let us know.
Or if you guys have a better name, then
come through, because we know you guys are very creative. Very creative. My babe.
Okay,
today's topic.
Yes. So today's topic is going to be about friendships and how you navigate friendships in your 20s, in your 30s, you know.
Yeah.
And your busy life when you're chasing the bag, when you're trying to settle down, when you're trying to, get your life in order, trying to be what you destined out to be. So we are gonna touch on that today, which is a deep topic. It's rather very controversial. Because our opinions might differ a lot. But also please do comment and tell us what you think about the topic once we're done discussing it and the video is up. We would appreciate the thoughts that you guys have on the topic. But before we get into the topic, we have a little bit of a game, like a small game, just a tiny bit of a game, just a little bit of a, just a this or that, gotta choose. We gotta know that what would you actually prefer?
Are you team this
or are you team that?
Yes.
So
I assume it's a friendship edition.
Yes, it's a friendship edition, no romance. Asijoli la.
I don't know what happening. Last week, not last week, the last one said Chifanyama or what with pay.
That was with pay.
Okay.
For future dances. But today we're not there.
Okay. Friendship. This is just bestie from besties.
Yes. So what is it? Okay. The first question that I'll ask you is texting or calling. What's your best friend? Do you prefer texting or calling?
Definitely texting, but if it's an emergency or you have hot tea, your chest is burning, your cupboard is falling out, you can definitely call me. And also, I feel like our mandatory check-up, weekly check-up, video calls don't count because we do have video calls with our friends, and so God even wrote about them in the Bible where he said that if you don't video call your friend, do you even consider them to be your friend?
A friend.
Yeah, he said that, not me. So video calling and even normal calling, if you can't video call, is fine. But because I am busy like that, I prefer someone texting me. But if it's an emergency, you can definitely call me. Yeah, and you?
With me, I'm a bad texter. Like, I'm very bad. I blue tick people. So if you call me, I'll think it's an emergency and get back to you. If I didn't pick up at the same time, so I prefer calling. But also texting when I'm free, like when I have nothing to do, when I'm on my phone, when I'm chilled, then we can you can text me anytime. You can text me, I will respond. But I like to give it because I get tired of texting. So it's just there.
And also I understand with you have a busy schedule, especially on weekends.
Yes.
So sometimes when someone calls you, even you might not pick up because you're busy
with the client. And even during the week, it's also the same because you might find that I have a client after I get off from work, and then there's extra time that I need to put in with my clients. So that's the thing. So I prefer calling, and then I can be like, oh no, listen, I'll call you back when I'm done.
Yeah, and
then get back to you. And if I forget, please call me again because I'm very forgetful.
Yeah.
So things like us, I'm very forgetful.
And I also feel like when you are busy working, let me put it in my instance, like when I'm working, let's say I'm editing a video, then I can be on the call and still edit the video, or editing a post, or you see posting pictures, then I can answer the call, and then because I can't text you currently because I'm using another app, I'm editing. So now when I'm on a call and I'm editing, you see it works like that. So sometimes your hands are full, you can't, but you have an ear. So calling sometimes,
and respond via ease.
Yeah, so
if you're upset about
where are the people want? Ooh, money.
Keep it took money in. Okay, so the second question is movie night or night out partying?
Gang, I guess. Movie night or night out partying. I would typically ooh.
It's not your mother.
Next question. I would typically say a night out because when I was strata, so I would typically, this is what is killing me, typically say night out, but yapping session at night, watching movies with my friends. Not even money can buy that joy.
Yes.
The whole night just laughing, just sharing traumas, laughing about each other's problems, and then making
a little
fun,
cry here and there,
comforting each other, speaking about the Bible, and then speaking about this, and then speaking about that, and speaking about the reason why I like my friends' company is because we are so different. All of us, we are so different, but we just get each other so well. So whenever we sit together, it's wrecking balls.
Yes.
That are
forming like one big
bouquet of flowers. Do you understand that? You see how it looks like they are so hard and destructive.
Like a messed up, beautiful book.
Yeah. You see how messed up it is, but when you look at it, you see a bouquet of flowers. So sitting with them and hearing what they have to say and sharing ideas with them. Choose it any time. So if you had to ask me again, I would say a night in. moving ahead.
You guys can hear the little devil, the little devil in him.
What's come out? I see him, he let go. So yeah, but definitely a night out. I would still choose a night out also. So I'm in between, but a yapping session with my girls, definitely, and also a night out with my girls.
With the cuties.
If I have been inside or we haven't seen each other, oh, you guys don't know how much we have fun when we link up.
Yo, we look gorgeous. We look. It's
then we go
like
formal
Friday.
Quickly. We go formal, and then after formal, we go
Street.
to groove.
Because it's in the streets.
We pop, we dance, we laugh at groove. We have so much fun. We come back home together. Oh, you guys,
gorgeous.
I need you guys to tap in. If you are seeing this video now, screen record it. Screen record this part. Send this part to your group chat and ask your girls for a Saturday. Just one Saturday from 4 p.m. Just from 4 p.m. up until the next morning. You just ask that time. You go out, you go somewhere, you buy the cheapest thing to eat on the menu. You get that, you buy the cheapest bottle of wine, you eat, you yap, you dance, you do whatever, then you go to groove, then you lose your morals. Don't hold back. And then the next day you can collect yourself, put yourself together, and then talk about that. Oh, you're gonna see it's you know,
it's the cutest thing ever.
I love it so much. So I'm in between.
Yeah,
for me, I'm in between.
With me, I would also say that I'm in between because I'm 1 hour strata. Definitely
1 hour.
Definitely 1 hour strata. When it comes to my friends, please do not mistake this because intro must not be a man for the streets because. But 1 hour strata when it comes to my friends. So if we decide on a movie night, it's gonna be a movie night. Unless we can be like, oh, okay, no, after this we're gonna we're gonna head out or we're gonna stay here. So it really just depends on the occasion, I think. So if it's for the streets, I'm down. I'm down to the ground. I'm down. I'm in the mine shaft. Like I'm there. Yeah. If it's a movie night, yapping. Oh, I'm a good yapper. I love yapping. I love crying. Like a rat.
Like a rat, Chinese.
Your mouth. So I am Shanice. I can yap. And I also love listening to tea. Oh, please give it to me.
She's also a crier.
I'm such a big baby. I'm a big baby. So if you see me cry, you just know it's touching.
Yeah.
You understand? So definitely both. I would go with both, depending on the occasion and the time. If we decide night out, it's night out. If we decide a movie night, it's movie night. No problem with me.
On to
the next question. Oh, loyal but boring friend, or fun but unavailable. Wait, how is that fun but unavailable?
Like when you link up, you have a very good time. But when you go through something, when you go through something, you can't get that person. I had a friend. Okay, when Emma told me, my other friend, why did I say I have a friend? Now that I'm gonna share the story and the person says the story, they will think that I said I had a friend. Now they're gonna take it. You see friendship.
No,
friendship.
Go and see me.
But I have a friend that said when we used to tell her that no, that is your friend, she would say no, that's not my friend, that's my street mate or something, street friend, something like that. And we couldn't understand what she meant, but she was definitely onto something because we can be friends that link up to go to the streets, but whenever you go through something, you can't go to them because you know. If I need a bottle of champagne in a club, I can hit her up and be like, hey my babes, where are you? I need to drink today. And then you see, but now I would choose a loyal but boring friend, because sometimes because we come from different worlds, what's boring to the one person
might be fun to
to the other one. So tapping in, mind you, I'm not someone that usually would sit for a movie night. So my friend might like a movie night and I would see it as boring and then I'm out. But whenever I decide to go to her world, you see, you might feel like, no, my babe, come out with me one night and then I will come to now we have the yapping session and I see, no man, it's not that boring after all, you see. So a loyal friend, my babe, I like someone that I can cry.
You can compromise.
I need someone to see me ugly cry. I need someone to hear my deepest darkest secrets. I need to hear someone. I need someone to hear me I need someone to hear my 10 million love stories about the one person. I need someone to know when I text them a certain emoji in the morning that, hey, I've made that mistake again last night. I need that.
Be like, what did you do this time?
Exactly. So, and all of that can happen even if the friend is considered boring.
No, again, I would agree. Because number one, I'm very attached. Like, I get attached easily to people. So I would prefer that when I need you, you're available just as much as when you would need me. Because if my friend can call me crying, I go crazy. Like, I would lose it. Like, I lose it. I'm like, where are we going? Do I need to get a gun? Do I need to get a knife? Do I need to get a car so we can run that person over or the people over? Like, what do we need to do right now? Like, I am a Puma Silwe for my friends. I am a Puma Silwe for my friends, so I would prefer that the other person also be the same. So I would definitely go with the fun but boring friend and not with the loyal but boring, because fun but unavailable, it annoys me and I lose interest. And the next time when you call me, I'll be like, wat zoek die nou toch nog weer? So no, I really prefer, because I'm a giver, and I reciprocate what you give to me. So if you give me unavailability, I'll give you unavailability. Like, I'm monkey see, monkey do. What you do in this friendship, it's the exact same thing that I will do. In fact, it doesn't even mean. It doesn't even. You know what? Okay, go laugh. Because I've been thinking about doing it.
But it still didn't want to come out. I didn't want to struggle with it.
We keep off anyway. We keep off anyway. My minus. Oh, my minus.
It worked. You need to get value for your money. Every cent. You guys don't know how much we work at. Every cent counts.
Again.
This thing hates me. It hates to see me come.
Okay. Let's move on to the next question. But I would choose a loyal but boring friend. Next question would be forgive and forget or cut them off.
A very fine line. A very fine line. A very fine line. I feel like with friendships, we have to give each other grace. So I can't just cut you off without hearing what you have to say. Or
understanding where you come from.
Your perspective. So now, if let's say you don't drink. This is an example that happened. Let's say you don't drink and you are with your other two friends that drink and they get so drunk. You get annoyed because you have to look after them. So now, the next morning, imagine me the next morning not texting you guys because what the hell, we went out. Naturally, you're not gonna get drunk because you don't drink, so you're never gonna match our energy in with the fact that we are drunk. So you're never gonna do that. So now you just don't answer our calls the next morning. We don't know where our phones are. We don't know. You just don't answer our calls, and we have to know what happened. Remember, we are drunk, dreamy, drowning. We are out of it. You were the friend that took us home and stuff. I know it's upsetting, so I understand address the issue and you raise your frustrations and stuff like that. So now imagine if you were the friend who just cut people off. Would you have just left your two friends there and cut us off there, or would you have spent the night with us, cut us off the next day without us knowing what we did wrong? Because again, we were drunk, we had fun, we were drinking since the day. Yeah, so what would you have done? Now our friend stayed, looked after us, and the next day we made jokes about that, and she could tell us, no, you did this, the grey car, you opened the doors, you did this. So, and we laughed about it, but now that I'm looking at it, it's something that someone could have.
And she's saying that we should pay her next time for looking after us.
And it's something that someone else could have easily
like ditched us and just left us there.
Yeah. So.
Also, sorry, are you done?
So I feel like cutting off, but before cutting off, you first have to not forgive and forget, but you first have to hear the other person's side. So forgiving and forgetting goes. What is this? There's two ways that it can
about it. Okay, so what my 2 cents on that?
Wait, quickly.
Okay, what did I want to say?
Sushi don't know that. Where
Yeah.
Sushi then?
Yeah.
Hello.
Masi over.
Hello, bro. Sushi has money now. No, I just want to hear. Oh, okay. Or do you know? I don't know.
You're gonna cut this part out. As we say, sushi special nog aan het net gisteren.
Yes, net maandag.
Net maandag, it's just Mondays. I think. Hoeveel is dat sushi platter of that?
Oh, you said this.
Oh, singi kanti. Excuse me. So you guys don't have like fried sushi?
What's it?
Fried sushi.
Yeah.
For this is salmon, must I? Where you guys fry it?
Yeah.
I think that means I'm gonna go for fried sushi. Die raw, you know, it's giving me, it's stressing me. Van wat eet ek as ek hom nie likes it. Maar is 'n man, ek kan nog weer betaal vir iets anders. As reg maar ons sal laat weet.
That's right.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, I would love you. No, not a platter. Give it a damage.
Yeah, good.
I still give it another, so let's say it's in a look.
Loop, a bean tree. Come close. I'm gonna mark it.
That's not klaar. Dan ga je met z'n mama zitten met een
Yeah. Okay.
How was I?
I'm happy with the.
Yeah. So with me, when it comes to choosing, what are we choosing? Forgive and forget, or cut them off.
I can't see it. I want to pick it up so that I can know. I just cut off.
Your ring. So with choosing between those two, I would say I would forgive and forget. I'm a very compassionate person. I always want to see the good people in all honesty. Even he was like the other day, we were talking about something and then you were like, no, you always want to see the good in people. So
yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah, I'm always a man that would like forgive you, give you a second chance, give you a third chance, up until I feel like up until I feel like, no, I'm actually done, I'm good, I don't want this anymore, it really doesn't serve me, this person doesn't want to change, they're not doing anything that benefits the both of us, because whenever I do something, it's going to benefit you most of the time, and it's going to benefit me other percent of the time. So I'll always make sure that we are good, the both of us. Like, I'm that type of a person, so I would definitely forgive and forget. It depends on the type of person that you actually are and how many times have you offended me. And for me, it's all about character as well, guys, because I can't. I'm a very soft person. I joke a lot, and I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, but sometimes I don't even know that my jokes are busy offending the next person. So I would appreciate if you can like tell me that, oh no, you offended me. I would apologize, and I'm like, oh okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know that, and I would fall like into my fault. I'll be like, I accept, this is it. So on that part where you mentioned, like, if we're gonna talk about the grooving and leaving your friends and groove, or looking after your friends that are drunk. Number one, I'm gonna have to say that as a grown up or as a person, you're not supposed to bring yourself out of your senses. Because apart from your friend leaving you there are a lot of dangers that could happen to you and the people around you when you are too drunk to even know. But I also do know, because I've experienced this multiple times, that you don't really plan to get that drunk at times. You find out that, okay, today you guys are trying out something else and it knocks you out because you're not used to this thing and the percentage is too high, and before you could even control it, it went out of control. Like sorry, it happens, that is life. You get too drunk and then you find that you are not yourself, you are not the person that you've always been. So I understand that, because it happens to me a lot. Like, it happens to me a lot. But I would also have to come back to the fact that I would never like leave my friend at groove if they're out of their senses drunk. Even if they always out of their senses drunk, it just means that sometimes alcohol is like a bit too much, so they like need to find something that's gonna work for them. But until they do that, I'm gonna be there for my friend, and I will make sure that we get home safely, you get home safely, everything that you have is intact. Like, you have your phone, I'll keep your phone, but I won't just like get angry, leave you there, cut you off the same night, or even cut you off the next day. The next morning I'll be like, oh, then you did this, then you did that. Then I'll make a joke out of it. Like, I'll laugh at you, I'll make you feel ashamed for your actions the next day, because that is what I expect you to do to me. If I behave a certain way when I'm too drunk and I don't know, and as my friend, you were looking after me, the next day we can talk about it. I will feel ashamed. I'll be like, you, never again. And then jiggy, it's again. It's again.
Very
so
cool.
I really do feel like I'm not the type to forgive and forget. Sorry to cut people off that easily, because I also have like, is it attachment issues?
Yeah.
I have like attachment issues, so I don't really know how to like let go of a person until I actually can't anymore. So I'm such a second chance giver. Like, I give chances many times. So for me, it is forgive and forget. I probably won't forget, but I'll forgive. I'll definitely forgive.
And I get you, Shem. And I feel like on that note, we are the same to an extent, but I feel like she's a little bit softer in parts where I am a little bit
no nonsense.
And where I am a little bit soft, because I can easily sit in a space where people make me feel uncomfortable, and I wouldn't say a thing, and I don't know what you
like. You would let it slide. For me, it depends on how many times it is. Like, if it's the first time, I'm like, oh, they didn't know. Second time, I'll be like, but also,
I'm like, her face would show. Yeah, her face would show
that
that she's
guys.
not interested in whatever's happening. But I would put on and whenever we are in situations where I have very confrontational friends. It's confrontational, but they're very confronting. So
they're outspoken about their feelings.
So whenever they want to do something, I would be the one to say, even though I also suffered at
the expense
of the actions of the other person. So no, I'm good. I'm so good. So for me, I get why we're friends. Why we've been friends so long, because we fill each other's glasses.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and I think that's the last question of this and then.
No, there's still another one that says, friend for 5 years or acquaintance who feels like family in 5 months.
I feel like friendship should not have
A timeline.
Yeah. So what would it matter that we are friends for 5 years, but we are just friends? And now I meet someone new that they feel like literal family.
Just wait
Just
out.
because the time that we have been friends is a little bit longer, but there's no substance in our friendship. So it doesn't count, man. It doesn't. I don't value that. I don't value it so much. The one that I value is the one that I feel comfortable with, and the one that I would want around my family. Yeah. So definitely the 5 months.
So for me it will be the fact that I like I said the previous, I don't know, was it that question? I said that I get attached to people very easily. So a friend that I meet now, or a person that I meet now, and I like your vibe, I like the way we can click. I will get attracted to you. I'll get attached to you, and it will feel like I know you. I've known you for 5 years.
Yeah.
So for me, it really doesn't matter when it comes to timeline. It doesn't matter as long as I enjoyed the time that we've spent together.
A genuine vibe.
Yeah, if it was a genuine vibe, if we got each other, if I can see that you, and I like nice people, like, because I'm a very nice person. If I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but I'm a good person. I'm a nice person at most times. That, like, I know I try my best to be a good person and my best to be a nice person. Probably doesn't always feel the same for the next person, but whenever I see that you are a person with my intentions, pure intentions, you're a good person with a good vibe. No, definitely, it doesn't matter the timeline. And if we're gonna put a timeline on it now then depends on what breaks. Like, let's say we're moving into having known each other or being extremely good friends since we met today. Now we're going into 5 months, and then at the 6th month,
Things
you're
look
gone.
shaky, yeah.
Or you move to another city. You understand? So for me, a timeline really doesn't matter as long as you with you. Yeah, so.
No, I get you. We're moving to the more serious part since we have finished this or that. Yeah, we're just gonna tackle a few questions, or rather, what should I say? Few dilemmas
That you might have faced in your friendship. You know?
And the first question I would like to ask is, how did the idea of friendship change for you since transitioning from a teenager to a young adult?
I think when you're a teenager, when life hits, it doesn't really hit that hard. Like, it hits, but like you have like minor things to talk about. You have like, oh, I didn't do my homework. Oh, my mom's gonna shout, I didn't do the dishes.
Yeah.
You know, like you have like very, not that they don't matter, but it depending on the household that you grew up in, because you might find that a teenager, 16-year-old is going through the most in their household.
Yeah.
So they have a lot to talk about. So, but for me, it really depends on, it changes, man. Like, there's not a lot in your teens that you do, because in your teens you're supposed to be a child.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a child, and unfortunately life throws things at kids, but you are supposed to be a child. Yeah, so
totally get you.
When you transition into your 20s, or like adulthood, now you're supposed to be an adult. There's no kiddies games anymore. There's no
wait.
And now you need to fend for yourself. You need to make sure that, okay, I'm sorted. Especially if you don't come from a background where, like Nicki Minaj did. not making Cardi B's.
Yes.
Like she did like, you know, the obvious.
Yeah.
So then like now you have to work extra hard.
To spend extra hard.
Yeah, to get what you want. So yeah, for me that is where it changes, and it's kind of like a very difficult transition to actually go through, because your next friend is probably going through worse. Not that yours don't matter, but she's probably going through worse, or he's probably going through worse. It's just difficult, man. It's very difficult.
So you feel like the idea of friendship changed in the way we navigate friendship now? Or do you feel like circumstances changed friendship?
Circumstances changed
the idea
friendship.
of friendship,
Yeah, not how we navigate friendship, but circumstances change it. Now we need to find a way to navigate friendship through those circumstances. You get?
And I also feel like sometimes because we become friends at that time because you don't have the circumstances. Now I'm not speaking of being rich and stuff like that, but now you have a lot of time, you are always available, you are the friend that always shows up for people. But now you get a job, let's say you get a job immediately out of matric, you get a job, your friends go to university or colleges and stuff like that. They are at school during the day, but at night they're at home. So now they want a video call and stuff like that. But you can't, because you got a job as a security, let's say, as a security, you are working. So the friendship now has to be intentional. We have to make time. We have to know now. Saturdays my friend are off. So first thing in the morning, Saturday, I have to call my friend to check up on her, just to see her. We could have been texting, but I want to see her and what. You get me? You get me? So I feel like friendship became more intentional as we grew up.
Yeah,
so now you have to make you have to make time for your friends. Now you are not forced. I'm not saying people are forced to go to school, but you're not forced to see people 5 days out of the 7 days a week. So you have to make time out of your 7 days. You will decide how many times do I see my friend. I can't believe
how much time have I got left after getting back from work, having clients. Can I even respond to a text when I'm this tired?
I'm thinking now, like, what I like about our friendship, it's always going to be the friendship that I'm going to reference, because our friendship is so easy, because we haven't seen each other for like 2 weeks straight. Yes, we haven't seen each other for 2 weeks straight. The last time we saw each other is the time when we shot the video, the last video. So a lot of things have been happening. We've been communicating over the phone. We don't talk a lot over the phone, but we do crack a joke here and there, speak on our group chat and stuff like that. But for people that claim they are best friends, not to see each other for 2 weeks sounds diabolical to a teenager.
Yeah.
But now that you think about it,
and it can even go to like, do you remember the time where we like, it felt like we grew apart. You understand? And then there was like so much distance now, and I was starting to get about it, and I was like, am I losing my friend? What's happening here? Like, is this person going away from me? But I just kept on saying like, oh, okay, no, I'm gonna wait for him to get back, like, because I kept on, you know what I kept on telling myself, that it's this quote, man, this thing of you don't know what the other person is going through, but everything is always about you. Like, I would always say to myself, like, no, maybe, like, you know, he's going through stuff, maybe something is, but also it also like depended on me, because I also like didn't like entirely like put myself out there, because I was afraid of rejection. I was afraid of being said, no, 1, 2, 3, no, I have plans with 1, 2, you understand? So I would like hold back and just be like, I'm waiting for my friend. Like, I waited, like I really did. So for me, it's, even if it's months, you guys can be best friends, even if it's months. As long as you know that I have this person that if I call them now, they will definitely respond. Like, they will pull up right now. And I'm that type of a friend. We don't need to talk now. But if you're gonna be like gracious, 1, 2, 3, trust and believe I'm there. And if I can't be there, I'm making a plan. Like, I'm making a plan. No. So for me, we don't need to talk for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 months.
Yeah.
As long as I know that when you need me, and then when I need you, you're there, I'm good.
Yeah. So yeah, I think what changed is the substance of friendship. That changed the idea, because now friendship is serious business. Just like transitioning from high school, your life now becomes your life. It becomes serious. You don't have a routine. You don't know first period, second period, third period. What? You are left out there with a knife, a butter knife.
To fend for yourself.
So
to cut through stuff.
Yeah. So now you have to navigate life whilst trying to maintain friendships, whilst trying to figure out who you are, whilst trying to figure out your fashion sense, whilst trying to see if I really like the course that I applied for, whilst you see everything is just happening, and now you have to. I'm seeing my baby. My baby's coming, so I am having a little bit of
Next question. Next question.
Next question.
We basically answered that. What roles should friends play in supporting your growth as an adult?
What roles should
Being my friend.
Yeah.
Being my friend. And being my friend means being flexible as to whatever comes, you are able to stretch out.
Yeah.
And if you are not, I must have that understanding that, okay, right now she can't, he can't, this person can't. You understand? It mustn't always be oh, my friend must. If I call her at 9 and tell her to come and pick me up because she has a car, she must. No, it's not like that. But when I mean, like, whenever I'm in a situation and she can or they can, but if they can't, I as a friend must also be able to tell myself I understand why they can't. It's as simple as that for me. Like it's as simple as that for me. Be my friend when I need you to be my friend.
I feel like your friend can also just save you out of so many situations, and without them pouring out too much from their own cup.
Yes.
Remember, friendship is not a 50-50, not a 80. What? It's you can't define friendship. So because today it could be this, today we could be pouring out of this glasses, and we could just be pouring 20-20.
And I would feel like this is my 100.
Yeah.
And you would feel like this is your 100.
So now if you give me 50 of this, I would still feel like, wow, really? But that's all you can give today. So I want us to understand that. What was the question? The question was like,
what role should friends play?
I also feel like, since we are both adults, I'm not an adult and you are just a person without the adult things that I am. So I need to understand, if we don't have electricity at our house, I must first make sure that you have electricity before I can ask for electricity from you. Before I ask for a shoulder to cry on. I know this sounds insensitive, but I must make sure that you are fine. You must be fine, because we can't.
I'm gonna need someone that's strong, or that's not strong essentially, but someone in their right mind to now be like, give me advice out of a healthy perspective, not because you're also emotional, you're also going through something like, wow. And then we both act. I now act on the advice that you gave me, because you were not in a good space when you gave me that advice.
But we both act out of emotion. You might say something. Sorry. You might say something that comes off as offensive, but now you don't say it because you are angry or you are not in a good headspace. And then emotional. Because I am also not in a good space, I take it as now we are gonna be me against you, whereas we should have been us against the world.
But are you done on that?
Yeah, so for me, I think value for money. So for me, I think that's always going to be the case. The friendship dynamic changes. So we might not have been friends when we were younger. Remember, as we become adults, we move into different spaces. So I might be in a workspace, and now I have a work bestie. So in my work bestie might serve my needs at work. Do you understand? They are fueling my they're helping me with my adult life because they are keeping me at work. They are keeping me. I'm doing my things and whatever. And there are genuinely people
Can
that
I
do
just
that work.
chip in there before I forget?
Yeah.
You'll find that as a work bestie, you're someone that naturally overextends yourself, extends yourself. So now you get to a point where at work they play this type of role. When I'm at home, now they're trying to play the same role. Like, you get me? So sometimes you find that you meet people that are just genuinely like, helpers, guiders. How do I put it? So that's how most friendships, they don't just end at work. They now develop into and they bloom into a different. Now we're friends outside. We chill outside. Now, and you might find that it's someone that's not usually an outgoing person. And you're like, oh, are you going out? Yes. No, please take me with, because I usually don't have people to go out with. Then we link up together, and then that's how it also starts. That's how it also goes into.
Yes, I also wanted to drift that way where your friend at work might become your friend because you understand each other, you understand each other's struggles at the time. You understand at work. We have 3 periods, and you always said we vent about that, and then we become friends, and we become good friends within a short space of time because we are both adults with different needs at home, but the work is our common ground, and whenever we're at work we forget about everything else. You understand? So at a later stage we might get close to say, hey my sister, I don't have sugar, do you have sugar, and stuff like that. But do you get the part where they fuel your adult life, man? They help you in a sense, you see?
Yeah, I do get that.
So that's basically it for me.
So
I hope they don't talk about friendship breakups. Easy.
Sorry.
Such a fool.
I'm so sorry. Yes, friendship breakup and pain. How have you ever gone through a friendship breakup that hurt more than a romantic breakup?
I have. And what was sad about the friendship breakup, it was draining like it was a relationship breakup. Because I could see this thing is falling apart. It's falling apart, and I kept on trying. I had a friend. My friend said something. I was in a situation where I had to call all my friends to link up. I called the first friend. Mind you, I'm starting. I'm calling the first friend, and then when I called the first friend, I think afterwards, I called the first friend, and then I couldn't get a hang of the second friend. But when I called the second friend, I thought, hey, let me call the accommodation plug and ask, is it going to be a problem if I bring my friends with? Remember, I already told the first friend to get ready. The second friend, I couldn't get her. So she doesn't know, but she will see my call, and she will see that I called her from another number also. So I then called the accommodation plug. The plug said, no, it's going to be a problem if you bring people. Then I get off the phone. My other friend tells me, I'm ready. It's fine. I tell her, no, it's fine, we're going. When we get at the accommodation, it wasn't actually a problem. But now I'm here with my one friend, the other one I couldn't get. start feeling some type of way. Remember, I am a friend that whenever I make other friends, my friends always tend to...
We get jealous.
Yeah, but they at some point they get each other. So, but because I am a very friendful friend, I don't know, but I get very friendly when I'm befriending people. So I opened up. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. I got there, and then the other friend posted something on their story or on their status, insinuating that everyone will get their turn. Meaning, your time is ticking, my baby. Now, how can you say that to me if you are my friend? Just because, remember, I didn't invite you prior. So this is not my birthday. This is not, I'm also not speaking about the birthday, but this is not my birthday where you could say, he didn't invite me to his birthday, but he invited Gracious or stuff like that. I also didn't invite Gracious even to the place where I went. I didn't invite Gracious because I couldn't get to invite everyone that I wanted to invite, because the accommodation person told me that the people are strict at the gate. So then from there, everything was just shady. The other girl then had beef with the other girl, and then they went out together just to go and leave the other girl in the desert while everyone else attacked the girl. So for me, it was a little bit shaky. But now, our friendship is not that tight anymore because of that. Because I think once you show somebody your character, even if you don't like someone, I feel like when you don't like someone, you just keep out of their way. If they tend to come back and they want shit from you, then you can reach. But now someone that is not trying to have beef with you, you have beef with them, and then you go take them out of their comfort space, and then you expose them to a space that you know this person and this person does not like this friend, and then you leave her to fend for herself. I feel like that was a little bit too much for me. So from there, I drifted a little bit too much. There was also an incident where I shared some things personal with the group, and she felt like, why did I not first share it with her? I understand, but it's not something that I'm celebrating. It's something personal, and it's also hard for me. Now you feel like I should have first shared it with you, but we are all friends here. And I understand someone will say,
and I'm thinking like, it's taking courage of me to now even open up about
exactly.
it. So it's better I do it once with everybody here, and then I have to do it bit by bit, and it gets probably harder, or I don't know if it's even gonna get easier as I go by, like telling you guys about it. So I get it.
And now you feel like, no, you should have told me. I know some people will say, sometimes we overestimate our positions in people's lives, but it was not about that. It was not about that. And sometimes you have to understand, when you are close friends with someone, other things are harder for me to tell you than to tell the next person, because I value what you have to say. And sometimes it's also easy. It could be reversed. It's easier for me to tell you because I know you've got me. You see? So that's the thing. But friendship breakups, they hurt. But I haven't really had a friendship breakup that tore me apart. We have our moments where we do things that could be considered a friendship breakup. But yeah, I've seen the door of a friendship breakup, but I've never crossed it.
Are you sure?
I don't know. How could I forget?
We're not going there.
How could I forget?
We are not going. We are not. No.
It hurts. She just woke it up again.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
Why did I not share that story? Okay. That friendship also, I'm not going to share the story. But I want them, I wish they could know who I was talking about. I want them to know that for me, it was never about what transpired. It was about how it was said and what I had said to you, what I told you. And you took my vulnerable moment and
you threw it in my face. You used it at me.
In a group setting. Something that I told you personally before I told anyone else. Not even my mother. I told you something and then you threw it back to me and then afterwards you acted as if you didn't know what you did and you played victim for something.
Okay.
You played victim for something that you then knew you fucking said.
Okay.
You done fucking
okay. Okay.
So yeah, that's on friendship breakups. Oh, they sting like a fucking bee. If you ask me, between at least someone that you consider to be in a relationship with, you can hear. And you have you ever?
Yes, I have. I have experienced a friendship breakup.
Do you mind sharing?
It wasn't that deep, but I have experienced like deeper. But for me, Ishman, how can I put it? I try to understand because I'm the type of person that will feel like if I'm not serving you as a friend, if I'm toxic, if I'm not ticking the boxes that you think a friend should tick, then please you can cut me off. So whenever a friend breaks up with me or whoever like decides to distance themselves from me, I'm like, she's choosing herself, and I understand, or I try to understand. But yes, it hurts. It stings like a bee. It hurts. It hurts as much as a romantic relationship hurts when you guys break up. It hurts because a friendship breakup is one of the least breakups you'd expect. I can say you don't really expect a friendship to come to an end. You can expect, or you can have like when you break up with a guy or a girl, you're like but then when it comes to a friend, you'll always have that. Especially when it's like we grew up together, we've been friends since primary, we've been friends since I was friends with her or him since my first year. So for me, friendship breakups sting. They sting very much. They sting to a very great extent. But I have experienced the friendship breakup, and yes, it wasn't nice. I'm not gonna share what it was about or why it happened, but I'm just gonna say that you feel it here.
It hurts the most when I'm dreaming.
Why do you think friendship breakups aren't talked about as much as romantic ones? I would say because you don't expect it to happen. So when it happens, you try to be nonchalant about it as possible. You try to be like, oh, okay. You understand? So you try to shut it out. If I could like put it like that. Yeah, so for me that's why.
What's the question?
Why do you think friendship breakups aren't talked about as much as romantic?
I also feel like we're all trying to push the agenda of not having to explain your side of the story. And now we just don't care. When we fall out and the one person tells their side of the story, you just don't care to tell your side of the story. And sometimes I also feel like the first person that falls out to tell their story, or first person to fall out and tell their story should be the one to come to you and share their grievance, so that you can know, you see. And then, but in most cases, people don't do that. We first run off to social media, for instance, we run off to the next person, we run off to, and then I would feel like, nah, I don't feel like I should involve myself in this shit. You've said your part, I know what you think about me, and after being friends for 965 trillion billion years, you still think I move like that.
And you know what sometimes, what did I want to say? No, continue, I forgot. What did I want to say? Oh, and sometimes it's because you're there sitting with your narrative of the story. This person is sitting there with their narrative of the story. No one is apologizing. No one is coming. No one is confronting. No one is saying you hurt me this way. You did this, and then you guys just drift apart. And then 2, 5, 6 months or a year later, people ask you, "Are you no longer friends with?" And then you're like, "No, I am no longer friends with that person." We're good. So that is why it's not really being talked about.
I think. Okay. I think we've basically covered everything about friendship now. Is there something else that you want to ask? I have a last question. How do you know when it's time to let go of a friendship?
I never know. I always wait on the next person, Shem. I wait for you to cut ties with me.
I feel like when everything goes wrong with the friendship, so yeah, you know it's time to let go. Everything will go wrong. So that's basically it on today's topic. Today's topic was friendship, and I hope we've covered everything about friendship.
But if you guys do feel like we haven't covered most of the things, please do comment down below in the comment section and let us know what you guys would want us to extend on. So we can come back to this. We can always come back to this topic and then talk about the certain things that you guys feel like we left out. We'll come back to it and we'll just dive right into it as well.
And from her and me and our 2 cents and our mind, that's a goodbye. Do your big one again, family. We know you've got us. So thank you. Till we see you again. Bye-bye, besties.